So América then 2-1 winners over Tigres. América have won 7 in a row in Liga MX play. Tigres, by the way, with just 1 win in their last 6 in league play. So, Herc, is it something, nothing, or everything, this result? I guess I'll let you start from the Tigres perspective.
No, I mean, I can go Tigres or America. If you want me to go America, and it includes Tigres, I will do that right now. It is something in general. Why is it something? Well, Tigres usually loses to América. At least they have the last 7 times they've played them. And América's on a 8-game winning streak, or will be on an 8-game winning streak right now. It's the hottest team in Liga MX. But what happens after regular season? Why it can't be everything? Because this América team, they're not playing for regular season goals. They're playing for postseason goals. They're playing for postseason glory, lifting a trophy. And when it comes to Liguilla, in the last 2 Liguillas, they've been one and done with teams that have had results, if not better, than what's going on right now. I mind you, Solari's team was a historic team in a calendar year. Both seasons, they did very, very well in the regular season. One and done in playoffs. And when we look at Tigres playing against América in Liguilla, that gets skewed to Tigres' favor. That's why it can't be everything. But we have to admit, the reason it is something, it's the way they beat Tigres. And say what you will about Tigres, that they've not won in a while, that Tigres is getting older, what you will. They played over Tigres. They ran over Tigres. They possessed over Tigres. They were better. It's the brand in which they won with that is hurting people, that is hurting coaches like Miguel Herrera. But it ultimately comes down to this. Can you lift that trophy? And when you look at the record between the two, look where it gets skewed. Liga MX, Liguilla wins.
I'm not surprised that you're downplaying, that you're pumping the handbrake on a big América win.
Downplay.
Certainly not another big América win over Tigres. 7 times in a row that happened. From a Tigres perspective, how worried are you about that team and its postseason chances now? Because as I mentioned, there have been some struggles. We've seen, 3 draws in a row before this defeat. I mean, they're not the same Tigres that we've seen in the past. We have seen Tigres in the past turn it on from regular season to postseason. Does this group have that in them, Herc?
You know what worries me? You fired Tuca Ferretti because you wanted a manager that was more offensive, more proactive in the final third. You have the last 2 Golden Boot winners in El Diente Lopez and Andre Pierre Gignac, and you have one of the worst offensive teams in Liga MX. A very good defensive team, but you already had that with Tuca Ferretti. Why let go of Tuca Ferretti? Why bring in Piojo Herrera? And we're getting more of the same. And by the way, mind you, that was just a narrative when Tuca Ferretti was there because his teams were actually very offensive. So if you're Miguel Herrera, where is that? And that's what worries me. You've got all this offensive firepower, but for whatever reason, it doesn't click, it doesn't generate in the final third this season.
All right, so let's check out then the table in Liga MX, as we've got about 2/3 of the season in the books. And there you have it. América tied with Monterrey for the #1 spot, but Las Águilas do have a game in hand. And of course, as you know, down in Mexico, the top 4 are into the quarterfinals automatically, 5 through 12 into the so-called repechaje, or play-in game, to see who gets those quarterfinal spots.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.